Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. So in this video we are going to see the payment gateway integration into a React application with the help of ExpressJs server and MongoDB database. So in MongoDB database we will store our order details. So this is our application. So as you see the data list here, I have used fake store API for listing this data, and here you can add the data to cart. You see it is increasing here, okay, and then go to cart. Here also you can change, you can increase the data, decrease the data, and you can check it out. Now here our Stripe payment page is coming. Give your email address and give your card number, and for testing purpose in Stripe we use 42424242. Give any name, give the address and pay. Payment is processing. The payment is successfully processed. After successful payment transaction, it will redirect us to this page and our payment is done. That's it. You can check your payment from Stripe dashboard. Stripe provides us with a dashboard. You can check your transaction here. So this transaction we have done now, and also the order details you can check into your database. This is our database. So you see this is the transaction that we have done now. This is the product list. This is the number of product quantity. So that's it, and let's get started to build the application. So what we will do here, our React application is almost ready, and we will create a new NodeJs application and we will connect it to our ReactJs, and we will store our order details into MongoDB. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all we will create a server. Let's go to the folder. Here the ReactJs application is there. So here inside this folder we are going to create one API folder. We will create very basic API, and in this simple API we will apply the Stripe payment gateway. So go inside the folder, open the terminal and type npm init. It will create a server, very simple server for us. Then we will modify. Give the name package API Ecommerce. Entry point server.js. Yes, okay. So it has created one ExpressJs file, that is package.json for us. We will open the VS Code inside this API folder. So open the VS Code, open a terminal inside a VS Code. Now we are going to use some of the packages. So for that we will install the packages with the help of npm package manager, not package manager, that is npm install ExpressJs node mon Mongoose is for connecting our application with MongoDB database, and also for implementing schema. ExpressJs, NodeMon, Mongoose, course. That's it for now. We will see if any packages are required in future. We will install that. Okay. So give some time to install the packages. It's gonna take some time. Till then, we will see the API of Stripe payment gateway. So go to search Stripe in Google. Stripe developer. Okay. So here you see this is the Stripe website. Here we will go in payment section. You see the Stripe is a very big platform. Here they provide tremendous things related to payment. Okay, they just don't accept payments. They also store data for products. Like if you want to manage your products here directly, you can manage your products. So go to accept payment. Let's explore a little bit. You see here are various types, various packages. With the help of you can apply the Stripe payment gateway. We can see there are 3 packages now. See, you can use this one also. So here you see they are giving the code for both. This is the for server, and this is for React application. We are going to use this one, embedded form, because in embedded form we will get various options. So for React, copy this code. Before copying the code, let's see the code little bit. Here you see it is importing the React fundamental things like React and some hooks, and after that it is copying Stripe. Okay, and some Stripe things like embedded checkout provider. And one thing that I want to show you is that here you see there are 2 components. One is return and another is checkout. Okay, first we will copy the code, go to our React application. First of all, I will give a very brief introduction of the application that I am having now. The application I am having is very simple. If you go to the app.js, here the navigation is there. So I have only 2 pages. One is home and another is cart. Okay, and for the application for opening the payment gateway, we will create another route. So create a route, give a path, give path name checkout. element. We didn't create the element, we will create it. Let's create the element. Go to components and create one React component, and that is checkout.js. Paste the file here, the copied file that I have copied, and remove this app.js, and also create one file for return.js, and take this return, cut it from here and paste it in return, and import the default things that are required, like use state, import it, and use effect. Okay, and let's see some more things. Go to app.js, import the checkout. I think we didn't save the checkout. We saved it. Checkout form. We will rename it as checkout. We will export it. Export default checkout. We will import it. This one, the route, I didn't close it here. So error has gone, and some errors we are getting. Line 13, checkout.js. Go to checkout.js, line number 13, export default function. The application is right, but we didn't install the packages for Stripe. Okay, we need to install some of the packages from Stripe. Open another terminal for installing the packages. Go to Stripe website and install the library for front end. Okay, this one. Add Stripe to your React app. Copy this one, go to React and paste it here. So it will install the packages for this React front-end part, and for backend part, for the ExpressJS also, you need to install one package. This one, npm install -save Stripe. So go to your Express server, go inside the API folder, open the VS Code, open terminal for this application, for the API application. We did closed it mistakenly. Open one CMD terminal, delete the PowerShell terminal, paste it here. Oh, no, 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 sorry. It didn't copy this one. Now it is copied. Go to server, paste it here, and install the packages. And earlier that we were installing the packages for server, it installed. Let's check it out. For checking the packages installed, you need to go to package.json that we get after initiating the application, after writing npm init. Okay, so here you see course is installed, Express is installed, Mongoose is installed, and NodeMon is installed. And here for running the application, we will use the command start, and here we will use NodeMon and server.js. Okay, we need to create the server.js file. So create server.js. Here import the express, import course. If you don't know what course is for allowing other application running in different port to access this API. Okay, if you don't use course, it won't allow any other application to access this application. Const app, and we will run our application. App.listen, give a port number, give a default port number 5000. So if the application runs, we will give console log, so that we will get to know that our application is running. And here we will use that course f.use course So this URL encoded is for accessing your body. So it is like it is acting as body parser. If you are using ExpressJs application, then you might have known that earlier one npm package was used, that was a body parser. Okay, so now body parser, we don't use body parser, we use express.url encoded, and it works as body parser. It allows to parse the body that we give in a post HTTP request. Okay, and at last we will test our application. Get Now let's run the application. npm start. Let's see if it is running or not. Yeah, it is running. Now let's connect our application with MongoDB. For that, we need to type mongoose.connect, and for connecting our application into localhost, we need to type mongoose, and we need to give localhost URL. Okay, and that is this one, and give a database name ecom stripe. Okay, and for any error, let's catch the error, console log the error. Error in running MongoDB, and give the error here. And for successful running, give a callback. Here also type console.log and type MongoDB connected successfully. Now let's see. Oh, there is error. The error is no longer no longer accepts a callback. Okay, now mongoose.connect has changed, and it is not accepting any callback. So let's remove the callback and let's check it out. Yeah, means MongoDB is connected successfully. That's why we are not getting any error. Now MongoDB is connected, and now let's create the model. Create a folder, name it model, and create the model for order model.model.js. Okay, import MongoDB mongoose order schema equal to new mongoose dot const, give it require, not import. Okay, mongoose dot schema, and give the schema name, that is what we need here is our products. Okay, give it as an array. We will decide the schema for the products later. Let's keep it products, and next give total number required true. Give transaction ID type string required true. Order status, give it as payment status. type boolean, payment not type string, and default pending. Okay, created at type date default date and give transaction ID. Transaction ID we have given. So let's keep it like this. Okay, for any adding of any new field we will do it later. Module.exports equal to mongoose.model, give name order and order schema. Okay, order schema. Okay, fine. Now go to the server.js, and here we will give our request. Okay, for that go to the Stripe documentation. Here you see that server.js, here they specified everything. The code we will copy from here. We have copied the required code and we will paste it here in our application. Okay, so what is required here? We need to import Stripe. Okay, Stripe, and after that we need to give our secret key. As you see, this is the secret key. So for secret key we need to go to our Stripe and we need to log in. Okay, so open this, copy this URL, open it in the different page. Go to dashboard. Here you see on the top portion of the website there is mode selection. Keep it to test mode and go to developer section. And here you see API keys are there. Click here. And here you see there are two keys. One is secret key, one is publishable key. Reveal the secret key, copy it and paste it here in server. The secret key will be in server and the publishable key will be in ReactJs, that I will show you later. So here we have pasted our secret key and everything is fine. We have copied it from the Stripe website. And now we will test it. We will connect our application with the ReactJs application and we will see if it is working, if it is connected. Okay, so go to here, give one console log first. Called session. Okay, go to our React application, and here in our checkout component, here you see in checkout component there is load Stripe and is the key is here. Here we need to paste our publishable key that we are getting from Stripe dashboard. Okay, copy the publishable key, go here and checkout component and paste it here. Save it, save the application. Now let's check our application, our front-end application. Before that, go to app.js, route checkout. Okay, let's check our application. Let's check our checkout page. So here while calling the checkout page, it gives a call to our server. So let's check our server. So as far as I see, there is no call to the server because we are consoling here that if this function is being called, we will get it here. We will get the console log, but there is no console log. So go to our application, checkout component, callback, create checkout. Okay, here we need to give correct HTTP request. So our server is running at port 5000. So here localhost 5000 and then this API calling. Now let's check it out. Refresh the page and let's see our server. Okay, see this function is being called. Okay, as you can see that called checkout section. Now we need to modify this one. In the session of Stripe, one section is there line items, and inside line items price ID is there. This price ID is a dynamic ID. This ID we get after creating a price in Stripe checkout section. So we won't go into this section because for that we need to create another price for particular product. So what we will do, we will go for one simple option. So So for directly saving the data without creating any price ID, what we have to do, we have to follow a format, and the format is this. So this is the format for products which we will store inside line underscore items. Okay, so what we will do here, from our front end we will pass body. Okay, we will pass the data. The data is what we are having inside our cards, so we will pass the card. Go to the card slice, copy this one. Okay, go to checkout. Let's create a function const cart equal to paste the data. Return cart. Now let's console log this cart, that function, inside our use callback. Cart console.log cart. Refresh the page. It is passing the whole function. We returned cart. Oh no, we need to return cart array. We were returning the same function. Now let's check it out. Refresh it. You see we are getting the cart data. Okay, fine. Now we need to pass this cart as body with this call, with this HTTP request. Okay, cart, call cart function here, and it will return the cart array. So let's check it out. Let's check the body in the server if we are getting that or not. Okay, console.log call checkout section and request dot body, if we are getting that or not. Save it out. Now let's refresh the page and check our server. Okay, we won't send anything. So basically we are not getting our request.body, because as you see we are getting an empty object. Pass body in fetch. We need to stringify our data. Let's check it out. Pass the header, save it, refresh the page, the checkout page. Now check it out. Yeah, we are getting the data. Okay, fine. So now we need to rearrange our data. Here, as you see, our data pattern is like that: product, product, and quantity. And the data pattern that we need for Stripe is like that: price data, inside price data, currency, product data, then name. Okay, let's map our data in this format. Okay, so here let product array. So in a variable, store the array of product and map this one. Arrange data equal to product array dot map and here we will return this data format. Okay, we will return this data format. So here currency, let it be USD, product data, product name is there? No, product name is not there. In our data format we have product title. So here we will place the title and it will be product dot title. Here we named it as product, and inside this there is a product key. Okay, product then title, and for unit amount product dot price. Okay, into 100 not okay, into 100 is required for giving it to Stripe. Whenever you are giving any data to Stripe, you need to multiply it with 100. And product dot quantity. Okay, fine. Okay, now let's console log this arrange data. We are not consoling log, we are just now we will just pass it out to this session and we will check it directly. Okay, your domain, what is our domain for front end? The domain is http localhost 3000. So localhost 1000, return, okay, fine. Price ID is not required. Inside line items we will give arranged data, arrange data, arranged data, okay. Now let's check it out. Refresh the page and see if it is working or not. Wow, congratulations. Here you see the item name we are getting, the price we are getting, quantity we are getting, okay, and here you can pay. You can very well pay. And for if you are aware of the test mode, for test mode you need to give 424242 card number. The rest of the thing you can give anything. Let's pay. You see, pay is success. After successful pay, it is returning us to this route, and now we will work for this route, okay, for this return function. Before that, go to your server, and here you see what we are doing. We are creating a session, we are sending the return URL, we are rearranging the data, and we are sending it to Stripe. But one thing we didn't do is that we didn't store any data into our database. So now our task will be to store the data into our database. Okay, so let's work in that. So now let's work in saving the data into our database. So for that we need to import our schema. The schema was order require model. Inside model there is order.model. okay, so now let's try to save the data. After creating the session, we will save the data. New order, and inside order the data we will take it from here, the schema, copy the schema and just paste it here for reference. Products, inside products we will put request.body.cart array. Now we will see that if the data is pushing inside the products, if it does not save, we will define the schema for product. Total products, total. For total we created one function in front end to calculate the total number of orders. We have created a function inside navbar, total cart items. Copy this, I'm copying this one, I will paste it inside server. See, our server is in ExpressJs and that is the framework of NodeJs, and NodeJs is the environment provided for JavaScript in server. Okay, so we can very well use our JavaScript code here. So let's const total cart items. Okay, total items dot length items. In items we will put product array. Okay, so what we are doing, we are running the product array and we are counting the product with the help of this total cart items. We will put it here in total. Okay, and it is a function, so call the function. Transaction ID is the session ID. Let's check the session, what session is providing us. Now let's go to checkout and let's check the server. Here you see the session that Stripe is providing is here. Live mode false. It is the ID. This is the session ID. We will save it as transaction ID because we can call this session with the help of this ID. So this is our transaction ID. So inside transaction ID, we will put session dot ID. Payment status will be pending. Created it is default. Okay. Save data equal to await new order dot save. Let's refresh the page again. Something wrong. Okay, payment we didn't change it, so what we have to do, just remove it from here or give some value. You can't keep it like a schema. Here you see we kept it like type, string and all. We have to give a value or keep it or don't give it because we are already setting the default value. Just remove it, save it. Again call the function, refresh the page. It is working here. So it is working means data is supposed to be saved. Go to MongoDB Compose. The database that we have created is this one, Ecommerce Stripe, and here is, you see the orders, one data is here. Yeah, so you see that data is being saved. Wow, nice, very nice. So now as you see that while calling the Stripe, our order data is being saved. Now what we will do, we will do the payment. After doing the payment, it will redirect to a page, a return page, and while that return page will open, we will give a call to the server, and there we will change our payment status. As you see, our payment status is pending. There, after successful transaction, we will change this pending status. Let's work in that return page. For that, go to app.js, create a route for return page. Return is not defined. For that, function navigate is not defined. Navigate. Call the navigate from React router DOM. Now let's check. Yeah, now it is fine. So go to the return page. What we should get. Here you see the fetch function is here. Here we have to give the whole route that will call our server, and that is localhost 5000. Now let's check inside the server what the session status is doing. Session ID, it will send the status. Okay, here let's console log and check if after returning the page, if this one is working or not. Working session status, and let's check the session, what session we are getting. Okay, go to checkout page. Do a payment. Here type 4 to number of times. Do the payment. Our payment is successful, and it, you see, it has redirected us to a page, and it is showing that we appreciate your business, a confirm mail will be sent. Okay, so our payment is successful. So this is the success page after successful payment. You can very well design this page as per your aesthetics requirements. Okay, so basically what it is saying that our payment is done. Now if you go to the server, you see that work session is working. Now what we will do, with the help of session ID, and the session ID, you see we are fetching the session ID in server from the requested query, and the session ID we are sending from our return page. Okay, you see, with this call we are sending the session ID, and this session ID we are fetching in server. Okay, now with the help of this session ID in the server, what we will do, we will change our order status, the payment status. So what we will do, order dot find one and update. Okay, for that transaction ID quest.query session ID, and what we are changing? We are changing payment status to session dot let's check the console log. The session that we have consoled, payment intent, payment leak, payment status. Yeah, payment underscore status. Okay. 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 So now what we will do, and one thing we will do, after successful transaction and coming to the return page, we will delete our cart. So for that, we have to go to the local storage and delete it. Create a function, delete cart, storage dot get item cart, and it will provide a string. If cart string is there, then const cart equal to JSON dot parse cart string. So we will get the cart. And one thing we can do, we can just remove it. Const cart. If we do local storage dot remove item cart, it will remove it. Okay, that's it. Remove it and set it also. Set a new cart. Cart steer. For here, we will do JSON dot stringify, and here we will give an empty array. Okay. Though it was not required, but we are keeping it as we are keeping it as like in local storage. Cart is there, but cart is empty. So after successful transaction, we will empty the cart, delete the cart. Okay. So now we will check fully. Now cart is empty. Let's add some items. This one, you see the items are increasing. You see it is working fine. It is possible because of the Redux that I am using. So if you want a video in Redux, please let me know. I will make one video for you in Redux. Okay, enough item is there. And after coming here also you can increase or decrease the cart items. Now okay, one button we should give here so that it will redirect us to the checkout page. Go to cart, give one button. Redirect is to checkout. Give the name as checkout. Redirect to checkout. You see checkout button, give it as button, span and all, keep it as button. Button, okay. Click it here. It is redirecting us to checkout page. Now let's do a payment. Now it is successful, and if you refresh, cart item is 0. Now let's go to Stripe and check the payments. Go here, the transaction section, and let's check it. Yeah, it is opened. You see, now we did this transaction, it is successful. Okay, so you see the order. This is the customer name, payment method, check summary, and here you see the product details are here. For this product, quantity is 2 and amount is this one, unit price is this one. Okay, so here everything you can check from Stripe dashboard also. And for the database part, you see there are 3 payments, and you see this one, payment status is paid. It means it has changed the status after successful returning of the page. Okay, so this is the whole process of integrating payment gateway, Stripe payment gateway. So thank you so much, and if you like my videos, please do like the video, do comment. Also for an improvement, let me know, and for in any topic, if you want any video, please let me know. I'll do it for you. Thank you so much.